Hey guys, I am so happy to be here with you today. So we're gonna back up and here we go. So hi DFT Braves. I am so happy to be here with you today. My name is Mrs. Grant and today we are going to talk about what I do and I'm going to introduce myself to you guys. I know many of you probably remember me from last year, but I wanted to give you a little refresher and I hope you guys are all doing okay at home. We miss you so much. So, I wanted to welcome you to my virtual counseling office. And it says, welcome to virtual guidance lessons. Today's lesson will be getting to know your counselors. Love, Mrs. Grant. And so I have some really inspirational quotes that I'm going to read to you that are in our office. You don't have to be perfect to be amazing. Welcome, have fun. The best view comes after the hardest climb. And be brave, be kind, be grateful. And also I'm going to add lead on because we are a leader in Me Campus. So here we go. We're going to keep going. All right, who am I? And I'm going to move this up here so you guys can see. Who am I? My name is Mrs. Grant and I am your full-time school counselor. I work every day from 7:15 to 3:15 and sometimes get to work earlier or stay later. On the next slide, you'll see our other wonderful school counselor that I work with. Alrighty. I'm going to be moving all around. Okay, so who do I work with? Mrs. Stallwick. I'm not the only school counselor. She is our part-time school counselor and she's wonderful. You're going to learn more about her in her introduction lesson. And so Miss Stallwick is making a lesson just like this. And so you're going to get to see what she says about herself and what she does. But she's our part-time school counselor, and so she's at school half-time. So she's there sometimes, and sometimes she's not, but I'm always there. I'm there full-time. So this is us. She's awesome. I love working with her. And we do look alike, and last year a lot of people called me Miss Stallwick, and some people called her Miss Grant, and that's totally okay. We'll answer to both. All right. Okay. And this is me. I love my job. I've been working with kids for 20 years. I started working with kids when so I'm 31. I started working with kids when I was 11. I started babysitting when I was 11, and I just realized I love working with kids. And I was a teacher before. I was a counselor, and I taught kindergarten, third grade. I taught kindergarten for about 6 years, and I taught third grade for 1 year, and I loved it. It was so fun. And then I realized I love helping kids with their feelings, and I love helping them talk through difficult things. And so I decided to become a school counselor. And I'm also a national certified counselor, and I'm also learning and getting my license to be a professional counselor in the state of Texas, so I can start my own personal private practice and work with children and maybe do play therapy. So this is my second year as a school counselor, and I can't wait. It's going to be such a great year. And you know what? I know this year is totally different, but that's okay. We will get through it, and we're going to be stronger because of it. All right. This is my family. I'm going to put me down here. Okay, and I'll move me around so you guys can see. This is my family. This is my husband, Mr. Grant. He loves to run, eat chips, and play video games. Guys, it is so funny. I buy him like the family size of chips, and he finishes them in about 3 days. I'm like, come on, I wanted some of those. But he loves to run. He actually ran this morning, and he likes to play video games. I think it's wonderful when you can kind of let your mind rest and do something that makes you feel better, and that's what video games are for him. We make sure we don't play too many video games because it's really important to rest your eyes away from the screen, but he likes to play with his friends and connect with them that way. And we've been married for 3 years. And I also have a mom, dad, 2 brothers, and several other family members and cousins and family that lives all over. I have one family member who has an apple orchard, and another one started Bluebell ice cream. And I have another family member that does interior decorating. And I have a lot of really, really cool family members. And then also, I have a wonderful, sweet 7-month-old ragdoll kitten named Tia. She is the best. We love her so much. And I'm registering her as an emotional support animal to use when I become a therapist. I'm going to start training her. Alrighty. Okay, so now I'm going to talk about what I do at school and what I can help you with. Okay, so school counselors are in charge of a lot of different things at school. Most of all, we love working with you. That's the most important job that we have. So we do guidance lessons, just like this one. We do group counseling, which means that, for example, last year we had a group of students that wanted to work on building friendships. So we worked with them. And then we also do individual counseling, which means that you come to our office and you talk to us about personal things that are going on. We also plan events, and we planned Brave Family Fun Night last year, and that was really, really fun. And we have a club about growth mindset that you're going to learn about in a minute. And then we help with Leader and Me, and we do this thing called Brave Leaders, where you get to be honored for following one of our 7 habits. And you'll see that in just a little bit. We take care of our foster and homeless students and so much more. But most of all, our favorite part of our job is keeping you safe. That's very, very important. And we're going to talk about how that is so important while you're at home too. Okay, so let's keep going. Alrighty, so we have a little video called School Counselors Are Here to Help You, and it says who are they and what do they do. So this is a little bit more about our role and what we can help you with. So here we go. We're going to watch it. Pause it real quick. Actually, I'm going to go back really fast. So, okay, I'm going to rewind it and read what it says. So, your friendly school counselors, and we are here to tell you a little bit about how we can be of assistance to you. It's awesome being a kid, but sometimes we all struggle with feelings of sadness, worry, or just feeling overwhelmed. As school counselors, we are always looking out for students who may not be so happy or struggling and may just need someone to talk to. One myth about school counselors is that we give advice, and that is not true. We don't give advice. We help you figure out what you want to do. In fact, we listen to you, your problems and feelings, and we help you find solutions that work for you. It says, I want to talk to the counselor about my problem, but I'm worried she will tell my parents or teachers. And it says, my counselor said our conversation is confidential, but what does he mean? Let's find out. We'll talk more about this too. Your conversation with your school counselor is confidential, meaning just between the two of you, unless there are special circumstances. Such as, if you tell us that someone is hurting you, you want to hurt yourself, or you want to hurt someone else, or someone else's safety is at risk. Yes, we have to get help for those. Keeping kids safe is our #1 priority. remember, if you are feeling disorganized, having problems with friends, facing some big life changes, worried about something at school or at home, or maybe you just want someone to talk to, reach out to your friendly school counselor. That is right, you guys. We want you to reach out to us. It's really important. Okay, so we're going to talk about brave leaders. Y'all, this is so fun. This is one of my favorite things. Miss Page, our wonderful assistant principal, and I were talking about how we could do this virtually at home. And so what we do is we think about the 7 habits. And some of the 7 habits are on here. They're represented by the colors. And so these friends are getting honored for synergizing, working together, sharpening their saw, which is taking care of yourself, thinking win-win, and putting first things first. And so I want you to think about the 7 habits and how you can apply those at home. But this friend got honored. This friend got honored that she thinks win-win when she's sharing with others. This friend was honored. And this friend also was honored. She says, Gia does a great job of taking care of her whole self and has fun in the process. So that's habit number 7. That is sharpening the saw. So I want you to think about how you can do this at home. And up at school, we had a brave leader board. And we still have it, and it's all ready for when you come back to school. But we're still brainstorming how we can honor you guys at home for following the 7 habits. Okay, and then also last year we started a growth mindset club. You guys, this was so much fun. So these are some of our members of our club, our presidents, our vice president, our secretary, our tech support. We had really important jobs in the Growth Mindset Club, but the most important job that they had was spreading growth mindset around campus. And I know while you're at home doing virtual learning all new things, growth mindset is so important. It's important to remember that even if something is hard, you can keep going. So I'm going to show you what they did last year. So they worked on portfolios called Developing a Growth Mindset, and it was such an honor to be a part of this club. So it says, I will do my best even though I might make a mistake. They built a really amazing bulletin board, and that bulletin board is still up at school. And I have to tell you a funny story. We had some construction workers up at school because they're working on our roof, and they actually were pulling out some of those cards. Our wonderful instructional technology teacher was peeking out of her door and saw them doing this. And they thought that these cards were so cool. So even though you guys are at home, our Growth Mindset Club is still doing amazing things. So this is them building the bulletin board. And the most important thing that we wanted to do is we noticed that kids were getting discouraged. Our students were feeling discouraged, and they were like, this is so hard. I don't know how to keep going. And so we wanted to start a Growth Mindset Club and show them that they could keep going. And that's what we want to show you, that you can keep going too while you're at home learning. And one of the other things I wanted to show you is that even though we're virtual learning, our office is ready for you guys when you come. Okay? So one of my favorite places to be in school is our office, and here's what it looks like. So this is our TP, and we're following guidelines. We want to make sure we stay safe, so we have to keep fabric out of our office right now, but eventually we'll be able to bring our rug back, our TP back, but right now we still have our table and everything. So there's our TP. Here's our table. It looks exactly like this right now. We have our table where we can sit and do group counseling. We have our poofs are still in there because they're safe to be in there. And then we have some fun gadgets that you can play with. And it's just a wonderful, relaxing place. And then this is my side. of the office. That was just Miss Dalwick's side. There's a crafting station. There is a little couch for you to sit on and I do a lot of individual counseling right here. And then I have a wonderful amount of books back here. And then here's another shot of our crafting station. And we have a lot of friends that like to relax here. Okay? All right, here's the next slide. Okay, so I know that you heard this on the video, but confidentiality is very important in counseling. I know some of you might be thinking like, well, if I tell you what's going on, are you going to tell my parents? Are you going to tell somebody about it? But what you say in here stays in here unless someone's hurting you, you want to hurt someone, or you want to hurt yourself. It's confidential. And I know that's a big word, but what confidential means is that it's a secret between me and you. Unless someone's hurting you, you want to hurt someone, and you want to hurt yourself. And I'll show you and I'll tell you what to do if any of these things are happening on the next slides. Okay? All right, so what I'm going to show you now is our website. It is so cool, you guys. I cannot wait to show you what we've been working on. We've been working so hard on our website. So I'm going to show you how to find it from the Double File Trail website. Okay, so here's our Double File Trail school website. And in order to find our website, here's what you guys are going to do. You're going to click Directory, because this shows you who works at the school. And then you're going to click Counseling Team. Okay? You're going to click Counseling Team. And then there's my name, May Grant for Mrs. Grant, and Ryan Stallwick for Mrs. Stallwick. So you're going to click where it says Website. Okay? And it's going to take you right to our website. And I cannot wait to show you what all we've been working on. So this is our home button. And on our home button, it shows you how to contact us. Right now, we aren't working from school. So we won't answer our office number, but we do have our distance learning Google Voice numbers. You can call us, you can email us at these emails, and you can also text us. Guys, texting is totally okay right now. Oh my gosh, and look who made a visit. That was Tia. Tia's helping me work from home right now. Okay. So I love that I have her right here. She's so sweet. So there's our distance learning number, and I really want you guys to utilize that. So now I'm going to show you where our lessons are. They're here. So any lesson that I do is going to go. So if you're in 3rd, 4th, or 5th grade, Miss Stallwick's doing the kinder 1st and 2nd lesson for this, but you can find our lessons here, which is going to be really cool for you to do at home. But this is something that's really important. This was the most important part of the lesson I wanted to show you. Okay, so forms. Right here, forms. So this says student referral. This is for you. Okay? So if you're feeling uncomfortable, you have an issue, you can come right to our website, plus forms. You put your name here and you put your grade here, and your parent can help you too if needed. And if not, you can do it on your own. And then you can put your teacher name and you can say what your problem is. You can say worried about school, worried about home, having trouble with another student, having trouble with an adult, trying to do better but it's hard, confused, can't concentrate, having problems not on the list. I need to see you right away, big problem, sometime today, medium problem, sometime soon this week, or a small problem, okay? So I want you to make sure that you guys are able to see this and do this, okay? So this is for you where it says student referral. Now I'm going to show you our COVID resources. So if your parents or you are wondering how to get help, there's lots of wonderful resources here. And then also, one other thing I wanted to show you is if you go to student check-in, this is really cool. So go to student check-in, and we have Flipgrid right here. So what you're going to do, if you just want to check in with us and send us a really quick video message, you just enter the password here, and the password's right here. It says Counseling Week 2. So you could just copy and paste it. So I'm going to copy this, and I'm going to paste it right here. Paste. And I'm going to say, let's go. Okay, and it says double file trail students. Record a video checking in with us. Record a response. And you'll just make sure you have the code up here is DFT, and you guys can just check in right there and say hello and send us a video, and everything is confidential. So no matter what you put in there, it'll be a secret between me and you. And then if you want to know more about who we are, you can just go to About Mrs. Grant, and you can go to About Mrs. Stolwick, and it'll tell you who we are. But this is our counseling website, and it's so cool, and there's so many things you can do in it, and you can always send us a text if you need to. So we're going to get back to our lesson really quick, and I'm going to just show you a few more things, okay? All right, so here's again how to contact us, okay? So you can email us here, and then here's our number to text us. Guys, it is okay if you are a student and you're texting me during like hours up until, I believe, your bedtime. I think that's okay as long as it's okay with your parents. That's our district policy. You can text me and let me know how everything is going, how you're feeling. Anytime, if you have a problem, you can text me, okay? I have a lot of parents that text me at this number as well. So this is my number, and this is Miss Stolwick's number. And our number is also on our website, okay? And if you want to write it down, it's 512-814-7269. And then Miss Stolwick's is 512-814-7197, okay? And that's our home number, so just text us, okay? That's our Google Voice number. And Flipgrid, I already showed you how to use that. So remember, it's on our website under Student Check-In. Okay? And this is the last part of our lesson. Okay? So, while you're at home, it is really important that you check in with us and let us know how you're doing. We don't get to see you in person, so it's extra important. Nothing is off limits when talking with us, and we're here for you for anything. If you feel you are in life-threatening danger, make sure you call 911. Okay? Give me a thumbs up if you've been practicing that with your parents or if you've practiced that before. Okay? If you need to talk, call or text me at 512-814-7269. That's my Google Voice number. It is okay. If you can't find the Google form, if you don't understand how to use Flipgrid, if you want help using Flipgrid, if you want help using the form on our website, text me anytime or call me anytime. I look forward to talking with you guys, and I love and care about you all so much, and I'm so excited that school has started, and I know we want to get back to normal, and I know we want to go to school, but just how Dr. Flores says, it's not back to normal, it's back to better. So I'm excited, guys, for school to be starting. We're going to get through this together, and I am here for you, and call me or text me anytime. Okay? Bye!